kind of had a question. I want to talk about JD Vance a little bit.
Sure.
You know, what background do you have to say that he's an all-out liar? Because I was looking on X for it just to kind of see what's going on, and it's just I don't really.
Sure. Well, I can give you some history on him to start, my friend, if you'd like, and I'm happy to have this conversation with you. So JD Vance is the guy that started the lie that they're eating the cats and the dogs. And when the mayor of that city, when the governor of that state, when the city manager all said it wasn't true, when the police department said it wasn't true, JD Vance doubled down on it and continued to lie. It started with a lady that said that somebody must have stolen and eaten her cat, and then her cat was found in the attic. So JD Vance, at a minimum, was.
I mean, that's not where it only. That's not where it only started because there's footage from that town, from like a town hall meeting.
No, there's not.
A mayoral candidate talking about what they're doing. But go ahead.
So there's no evidence. This is the point I'm trying to make. There's no evidence that all the migrants in that city were eating cats and dogs. And the reason why I bring that up, because he has a history of lying. Now, number two, if somebody, he was with security, by the way. The vice president was with security. If somebody is making threats to the vice president and or his daughter, they would immediately be arrested. That's number one. Number two, there is no evidence to support.
I don't think his claim was that he was making threats.
The claim was harassing his 3-year-old daughter. In this country, harassment is a crime, especially when you're the vice president of the country and you have the Secret Service with you, which he did. Nobody was arrested. Nobody was told to stop. Nobody was told to back off. That's number one. That's very important. Number two, there are no videos and no evidence that anybody was even screaming or yelling at his daughter or him. He's the one who decided, knowing that there were protesters on the bottom of the hill, a few blocks away from his house. No, he knew that they were going to be protesting peacefully. And my point to you is, why would you believe somebody like JD Vance over these elderly women, grandmothers, who are passionate about Ukraine, and they have a right to be, and JD Vance is the one that decided to interact with them and stop. And then when he said, I've interacted with you for 5 minutes, now I'm going to move on, please don't follow us, they did not. So JD Vance is playing the victim like so many on the far right do. The evidence shows that he was lying. They weren't harassing his daughter. He claimed that they were yelling at his daughter, and he was lying. And then he called them an expletive. Did I clear that up for you, or do you disagree with me still, sir? If you do, go ahead.
I mean, I think I do disagree with you, because obviously the footage wasn't rolling before that. And I think that even in America, yes, he is a public figure, but I don't think that protesting outside of a guy's house.
They weren't out. Whoa. Facts matter. They weren't right outside of his house. They were on the bottom of the hill, a couple blocks away, which is perfectly legal. That's number one. Number two, and I think this is
things are perfectly legal doesn't mean it's morally okay, right?
Okay,
we can agree on that.
Okay,
right?
So you have a problem with people that don't have morals. Is that a fair assessment, sir?
No, I think sometimes you need people without morals. That's how you get exterminated.
So your problem is with people. Okay, so hold on, let's backtrack, because I'm happy to have this conversation with you. And
I think it's wrong either way. Like hold on.
Let's backtrack, my friend. I'll give you the opportunity. I promise. And forgive me for asking, but it's the reason why it's a point. But did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Here's my issue. My issue is you have a problem, you said, sometimes with morals. In this case, a bunch of grandmothers, 5 or 6 of them, that were holding up signs and peacefully protesting at the bottom of the hill. You think that's morally wrong? By the way, I disagree with you. I think it's the opposite.
No,
hold on.
I don't
hold on.
Think it's morally
You're the
wrong.
one.
Hey, no, you made an assumption. You made an assumption.
You're the one. Why did you bring up morals then? You brought it up, not me.
You actually brought it up.
No, I did not. No, we're not going to play. Sir, this is when I get frustrated. I never use the word morals. You're the one who brought it up first, and that's why I'm bringing up Donald Trump. You decided to vote for the guy. Hold on. Let's just backtrack, and then I will shut up, and I will give you the opportunity to respond, sir, okay? You brought up, thank you. I appreciate that. You're the one who brought up morals. You voted for Donald Trump, the guy who's cheated on every woman he's ever had, the guy who sells Bibles. He's attacked Gold Star families. He's attacked people of color. Okay. This is the guy who literally has nicknames for people he disagrees with. He said he didn't respect John McCain because he was captured. Let me be very clear. Donald Trump is
you call him
Hold on.
Cheeto. You disagree with him?
Donald, excuse me. Number one, I'm not the leader of the free world, and there's a difference between calling somebody a name and having unprotected sex with a woman 2 weeks after your wife has a child. So don't even try to compare me. I've never attacked any of our brave men and women in uniform. I've never called them suckers and losers, and I've never said I don't respect somebody because they were captured. So don't even try to compare me with Donald Trump, even though I'm a radio host. Don't lecture us on morals when you decided to vote for a guy who's a liable sexual abuser, who has 25 women who have accused him of rape. And this is the guy who is also a 34-count felon. So I do find it interesting, sir, that you have a problem with a bunch of grandmothers who were peacefully protesting on a public sidewalk, but yet you want to lecture me on morals and you voted for Donald Trump. By the way, Donald Trump is also the guy who went into teenage girls' locker rooms. You want to talk about morals? Teenage girls' locker rooms without their permission. What do you think about that? What's worse, sir? Going into teenage girls' locker rooms when he doesn't have permission, or some grandmothers that are peacefully protesting? What do you think is worse morally, sir?
So if you let me speak, what I was going to say.
Answer my question, please. Please answer my question.
Before you went,
please answer my question. What do you think is? I'll let you continue, but please answer my question.
A bunch of them.
I'm going to ask you one question. What do you think is morally worse? A man who goes into teenage girls' locker rooms without their permission, or a bunch of grandmothers that are peacefully protesting at the bottom of a hill? What's worse?
Okay, so if you want to ask a fair question, I'll answer your fair question.
No, answer that. Nope. You're not going to dodge this question. You brought up morals. I will let you respond and then continue, but you don't get to pick and choose. I'm asking you a very direct question. You voted for Donald Trump, the guy who admitted openly to going into teenage girls' locker rooms without their permission. You're the one complaining about these grandma peaceful protesters. I'm asking you a very direct question, and it's a fair question, and you're not going to dodge it, sir. What do you think is morally more inappropriate or wrong, in your opinion? Going into teenage locker rooms without their permission, or some grandmothers that are peacefully protesting on a sidewalk? Please answer the question, sir.
I think grandmothers peacefully protesting on the sidewalks.
Okay, well, then you're a complete idiot. You are an imbecile. You are a moron. You are not a serious person, and you just proved that to the world. You're telling me because you're an idiot, and I'm not going to let you finish the conversation, you are an idiot. Yeah, of course he hung up, because you're an idiot, and you can't answer a direct question honestly. You think it's worse for some grandmothers to peacefully protest and hold up signs than you do the guy who you voted for, who went into teenage locker rooms without their permission, looking at them naked and bragging about it? You're a freaking moron. You're an airhead, and that's why you're a Donald Trump supporter. You imbecile, inbred MAGA buffoon. Get back in your mobile home with your 3 teeth. Have fun with your sexual relations with your cousin, and have a nice day. And I hope you get deported to Gaza, you moron.